Intro, take 473. Cue music. Cue coins.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Now pick them up. I'm not rich. Decided to make a quick video on what to do, how I look at coins and stuff. So I've got some rolls of the Wilma Mankiller I've been going through. I figured this would be a good one to do. Most of these have been 100% brand new Wilma Mankillers, but I've found some that have one single older coin in it. So let's take a look here. This one looks like it's all 100% brand new. Here, let's go ahead and crack a few rolls. See what we find. You can do this however you want. You can get a ton of coins, dump them in a bowl, and go through them all at once. You can go them through one roll at a time, and what have you. Sorry, the crinkly paper gets kind of loud. So yeah, so what I do is I have a light here, and let me see if I can adjust the camera a little bit. So I'll take the coin, move it around in the light a little bit, and I'll quickly glance at the rim, look at any points that are known for any issues. There's some die chips that form in her hair. Possibly any doubling or die clashes would show up as like a little ridge or little outline. I'll flip it over, pull it around a little bit in the light, take a good look at it. And on the obverse of this 2022, you know, check out the mouth for the mouth die chip. Sometimes there's one on the nose, some strike through in the middle. And I've run into some that have a weak eye and also T-inch rust. So it's more like the In God We Rust quarters. And here's one I've got set aside. So you can see how it is weak there. And this batch I have is, see, this next one is a little bit weak. It's not as weak as the other one. I'm not seeing any other issues with it. And that's what I've been running into for all of these. Some of them might be a little weak, and that it could be considered In God We Rust quarters. But I haven't ran into but maybe a couple that are not there, or almost not there. See, this one's a little bit weak, but I'm not going to keep that one. Look at the back. You can see on the outside, the words are a little weak on the outside. That's from the grease. When, for some reason on these, when they put the grease on there, the grease is migrating to the outside. And it's getting the INT. And if you look at the top of Liberty, it's a little weak. You can see the little, let's see if I can zoom in there. You see these little, look like little scratches that go around. That is some grease that has been struck through, because it's just around the edge and everything there is weak. The lettering and is weak. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it very well. Yeah, you can probably see it right there. And you can see that. And then the bottom of the 2 is slightly weak. And you can see the top of America is a little weak. Oh, the eye might be a little extra struck through a little bit there. Dollar there is a little weak. And the words around are a little weak. So let's see. But this one does not look weak enough for me to keep. So that's what I do with the quarters. Well, that's what I do with all the coins. I take a good look at them in the light, flip them over, see if there's any errors. Now if you were to come across something like the homestead quarters, they have the snow on the roof die chips, and then some doubling can be in the windows. It's at this point where you'd want to get your microscope out, or your magnifying glass, or jeweler's loupe, whatever you have that can make you see things smaller up close. This one does not have anything on it. I just had it sitting over here. It's kind of dirty on the front, and I figured I would grab it as an example. So that's you'd want to zoom in on anything that you know, or you can have a list of coins, which is, so like over here, this is a list on Rob Fine's Treasures mat that I have of some of the more special stuff, and I've got some coins stuck over here to the side. Some of the harder to find things, some of the cherry picker guide stuff. So that's one of the lists. You can make your own list. There's plenty of other people who have lists. I'll put a link to Southern Metals webpage down below. He has free lists for I think a lot of the coins, and you can go and check those out as well. And I'll put a link to Rob Fine's Treasures website where he sells these mats as well. So yeah, that's a basic thing that I do to coins. And if I see something that looks a little weird, a little funny, a little odd, I will check it out closer using a loupe or the microscope. One of the other things I do is I don't always flip them right side up. So that makes my mind have to actually work harder, so I don't just get lazy-eyed and look at things. You can see the INT in this one is a little weak. So if I look at it on an angle on the side, and if you twist it around, you can catch light different angles and get things. But by not having them all the right way every single time, my mind, have to focus my mind a little bit more on what I'm looking at, so I'm focused a little bit more, and I see a few more things than I think I would if I always had it like this. So I twist it here, twist it there, and if something something catches my eye, or I can't see something really good, yep, I will twist it around, yeah, so that is just a basic rundown of what I do when I check coins. Figured it might be helpful for some people. I figured I'd just pass on some good information. If you have any questions, just let me know down in the comments below. And if you want, I am finding a lot of these. You can see this one's pretty weak. That's one of the weaker ones I found. The In God We Rust weakness. If you want, my email's down in the description below. Shoot me an email. I'd be willing to sell these, the ones that I found. I've got a couple stacks of them so far for $1 per plus $1 shipping. I figure it's a fair price of me actually looking through and finding them, and I gotta take the time to package all the stuff up. So plus there's going to be fees on it. I would use PayPal or maybe Cashapp. I think I have Cashapp as well, although I prefer PayPal right now. So yeah, that one's a pretty nice one. Set that over here. But yeah, if you would like one, reach out and let me know. And if you want more than one, that's fine. Just $1 per coin plus a flat $1 for shipping. I mean, yeah, I figured $1 would be good enough for my time in looking through these and finding them. Like, here's another one. Plus you know, time of packaging these up. I'm gonna package them up as nice as I can in envelopes, probably in little flips. So, you know, cost for a flip, cost for an envelope, cost for the stamp is probably more than $1 easily, but you know, figured might as well share. So I've got about 20 more rolls at least I'm gonna go through looking for interesting stuff. Yep, there's that one's not weak enough. I'm not gonna keep this one. It's a little bit weak, but I want them weak enough that you can tell. And I'll send you one. It's gonna be random. They're gonna be from a, you know, BU roll like this, and they're coming with some, look like they have some fingerprints and some staining from the mint wash and stuff. Some dings on some of them from, you know, just normal wear. This one is slightly struck through, but I'm not going to keep that one. All right. So I think I'm done rambling on here. So if you found this video helpful, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. Helps me out. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you are interested in if there's any of this helpful. If there's any other tips or things that you do, drop them in the comments down below so we can share them around. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.